Is the boxes here? Oh, you're already recording? All right. I guess we'll do this one like real life content style, dude. I didn't even clean my house, so welcome to my sad reality. All right, so we should crack this bad boy open, yo, right?
Yeah, wait. Shouldn't you put on a change of shirt?
Oh, yeah. Also, you know, like what I think is really cool about it? Like Madrid's channel, they're gonna get the kind of short and sweet version of this. If you're watching this on my channel, you get like the raw and uncut version. Kind of getting to see what me and Henry really got to go through. What's up and welcome everybody. I have the pleasure of showing you guys the second collab from Madrid Skateboards and Yu-Gi-Oh! And being that this is the second series, there is a new set of 5 graphics with all brand new characters from the first series. And this is a very limited run of boards. I do have the whole set right here of the Series 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! And Madrid collab, so let's crack this bad boy open because I am really excited to show you guys all of these newer graphics. That out of the way. Right out of the box. Ugh. And 5 boards is a lot heavier than I remember. So a couple things are different in the second series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Boards than the first. The big one is that all 5 of the graphics, every single board is all a holographic graphic. So, ooh, that is a hard one to say. All of the boards are 7-ply hard maple. All of the boards are made in the USA. And all 5 of these graphics are going to come in 3 different sizes. 8.0, 8.25, and 8.5. All right, I'm just gonna lay all 5 of the boards out on the table so we can like show them all at once. So this is the full series right here. Every single graphic in this series has the holographic background. You get a nice shimmer and shine out of that, which is pretty cool. And I definitely think these graphics are a lot sicker than the first series. I like how you're getting like 2 different characters in each one. The colors came out perfect on these. Every single graphic has more than just a few colors in it, and that's also really cool to me. The tops of each board too, like you get the top graphic as well as like different color lays on the top as well. And this series is going to be sold worldwide in select skate shops. Now, if you're looking for the whole series or just one specific graphic in any one of the 3 sizes, all 5 graphics in all 3 sizes are available on madridskateboards.com in their online shop, as well as select skate shops worldwide. And this series is also exclusively available in Zoomies. Not too much, but I do have to say it. So moving on, something extra I could tell you if you are watching this on my channel, we also have a bullet point to hit for this project. Obviously, Madrid doesn't send me 5 boards like every single month. I usually get just as many as I need, which is either like 2 or 3. So I have to do a little bit extra for them on this, and I'm happy to do so. We're gonna be shooting photos, but not just like regular product photos. They asked for action photos, but to have product placement of the boards, which like is gonna make this harder for like both me and Henry behind the lens. Yeah, dude, like we're gonna have to like shoot these, like obviously the point of the photo is they want like each graphic to be like fresh, brand new and pristine. And that is easier said than done. Like usually when we shoot like a trick or a photo, it's like we're just at a street spot and like I'll try something and we'll be like, oh, that might be a good photo. Let's set up and shoot it. But this time it's like, no, like we have to think of like,
We gotta plan it.
Yeah, we gotta plan it.
Yeah.
Where, what trick is gonna put the graphic like right in the lens, and then I kind of gotta do it quick because the graphic needs to be fresh.
Intact.
A lot of requirements.
Which one are we setting up first?
I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter, right? But I do have grip tape over here.
Oh,
dude, I
came prepared this time.
Yeah, I went over to a shop. I bought 7 sheets of Mob. Got more than enough. Bought it myself, dude, with my hard-earned YouTube cash. All $37 of it. So as expected, shooting these photos is going to be much harder than we originally thought. And we originally thought it was going to be really hard just because of like how these photos are supposed to come out. Like a product placement photo where the deck is shown brand new and shiny and pristine, no scratches on it. It kind of comes down to like location. Yeah. It's 5 boards, so 5 action shots. And like the trick doesn't really matter as much as like the composition of the photo itself. So this, not only is this gonna be hard for me, it's also gonna be hard for Henry.
Yeah, it definitely is. Plus we got to figure out good lighting, good spots, the right timing and everything like that, just to get the photos together. So I'm confident that we can do it. It's just gonna take us some time.
I'm down with that. I got some time today. So this is the first of 5 locations right here. Ironic, I know, it's literally in the middle of a field. But the structure of this monument is really, really cool. And I think we could make some photo magic happen here with a heel flip. Now, I don't normally heel flip, I'm a kick flipper, but the way the board flips for a heel flip would put the graphic like right in the lens. Whereas if I do a kick flip, it's gonna put the grip tape in the lens. Oh, that one.
That one was it.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it. One of 5. And the board is still in pretty good shape. Managed to get away with that one without any wear and tear. But then again, it really was just a heel flip on flat ground. And I've never actually had to do this. Like I've never had to ride this many brand new boards in one day. Is this what Nija feels like? Because I'd like imagine Nija like gets a new board every day, or if you're like on that level, you just probably set up a brand new freshie every single morning. Just not grind at all. So I'm going to be letting you guys in on a little more behind the scenes for the other 4 photos aside from the heel flip one. But first and foremost, I do want to say a huge thank you and shout out to my good friend Henry Viswat, who did shoot all 5 of the photos. And me and Henry are just good friends, man. We're tight. We go skateboarding basically every day together. And Henry really likes shooting photos and filming. So this was a project that we were both really just happy to take on. And it was challenging. There was a lot that went into the other 4. So let me break that down. The next photo was the ollie, actually. So after the heel flip, we went straight to GPS DIY and shot that ollie photo. And the whole idea behind that one was they have a concrete kicker ramp there. And the ceiling, as you can see in the background of the photo, they are those like white pillars, like those bars, because the spot is built on this old foundation. The whole idea was to shoot the photo from the ground looking up at those pillars, just because we thought it would look cool, and maybe we could even get this to be like sort of a symmetrical kind of photo. So basically I was just blasting ollies off of that kicker ramp, and Henry's on the ground with the fisheye lens on the camera, and he's holding his hand up in the air, and all I'm doing is aiming to go right over the fisheye lens and just do ollies. And we did several of them until we got a few that were placed pretty good and symmetrical looking. And then Henry noticed, like, yo, in these photos, like, were you leaning like different a couple way, or like tweaking out that ollie differently or something? Because I could see your face in them. And it was like, it was like a light bulb went off for both of us. We kind of realized, like, oh, if I like tweak the ollie in a certain way, I can also have my face in the photo too. So then we shot several more, and we finally got that one. And we left GPS DIY and moved on to that ledge with the back tail photo. That is a new street spot in Trenton. Those ledges are just starting to go pretty nice. So me and Henry talked about like nose slide. We talked about crooked grind. We tried to make front crook work too. And it just like wasn't placing the board in the right spot. So we thought, okay, everybody always says front blunt, why not back tail? It's basically the same kind of thing, same concept, except you're not shooting it from behind, you're shooting it from down low on the ground again. So several backtails later, we were happy with that photo. And that was it for day one. The next day, we decided to go to my friend's private bowl, which was where the boneless was shot. So huge shout out and thank you to my boy Tom Mack. Thank you for letting us shoot this at your ramp. And especially on the new part of your ramp, dude. Like, he just built that spine. So it's like a short little quarter until a really steep bank ramp on the other side. You can't really see it in the photo, but it's there. And they are going to eventually bowl out that whole corner so it bowls back into the other side of the ramp. But right now it's actually just like a steep bank into like this really narrow landing. And you have to hug the corner and pump this tight wall back into the ramp so that you don't fall into the rocks. And that was a kind of the scary part of that trick for me. But thankfully I didn't fall face first in any rocks, and we were able to knock that photo out fairly quickly. And then there was the front blunt, photo number 5. So the front blunt was like the most cliche to me, and I almost didn't even want to do it because every single one of my friends that I brought this like idea, this project up to, that I was like trying to get different ideas of spots and tricks from, every single person, the first trick they said was like, oh, well, just do front blunt on a ledge. And it's like, boom, you're done. Like, and I don't know, I just felt like, okay, well, that's just like what everybody's expecting. So I almost didn't want to do front blunt. I wanted to do all different ones. But we were down to like the 5th graphic. We only got one left. And Henry actually was like, hey, like maybe we should just do the front blunt because I'm really tired and I want to go home and eat. No, like, and that would be a fair point, but no, what he actually said was like, hey dude, like, could be like cliche, but on like the other side of the argument, like, it is the first trick that everybody thinks of, so maybe we should just do that one, because at this point everybody's kind of like expecting it. It's like almost part of the package at that point. So we decided to knock that one out, and that was 5. And the funny part too, while trying the front blunt, one of the tries I actually did just barely hit Henry's lens, and luckily it didn't leave like a permanent sort of scratch mark or anything, but like, dude, I almost had a heart attack. Like, my board hit his lens and thankfully did not shatter it into a million pieces. But yeah, this was fun. This was fun and challenging. The hardest part was brainstorming, which was the hardest part, thinking. Anyway, if you made it this far in this video, hit that subscribe button. I upload 3 times a week, so I'll see you guys on the next upload.